We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Wide open downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Power football with the run. There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're going to ride this running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
Hey, washed-up old guy. I've heard of bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to get it in. And he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Notre Dame.
Finds his man. It's Horton.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the ground with the back. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. Into the secondary. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Young. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Frazier. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Dogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Finds his tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the quick shuffle pass. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.